Welcome back everybody to Wednesday's Weed of the Week. And this week we're talking about this blue flower you see right here in front of me. This is chicory. Now this is a non-native plant, native to Europe, Mediterranean region specifically. This is not one of the forage varieties you will see in a food plot setting mixed in with like an alfalfa, clover, or one of those perennials such as that. This is the non-native variety, which all chicory is non-native. You'll see it's got these pretty blue flowers. Sometimes these can be a very light blue, almost white, but not very often. You see this growing on roadsides, lightly disturbed areas. I don't mind this plant on the landscape. As you can see, it kind of mixes in very nicely with some of our other natives. It's not overly invasive where it overtakes an area. You'll see this on roadsides, like I said, lightly disturbed areas. We're standing on the edge of where was our log landing when we did our timber harvest this past year. But it's a good wildlife forage that you can have on the landscape. Typically, the seeds and some of that is going to be eaten by turkeys. The flower heads will be eaten by turkeys. Deer will forage on this, turkeys will forage on this. Great little plant, not one that is one I'm necessarily targeting to get rid of, but a nice one to see on the landscape. Add a little pop of blue color. Wish it was a native. Unfortunately, it's non-native, but if you did want to control this, routine mowing can keep it under control. If it does get out of control, or if you did want to spray this herbicide, glyphosate, 2,4-D, all those kill this very effectively. So it does put down a deep taproot, so it can be a little pesky if you're trying to get rid of it through those applications. But in most situations, it's not causing issues, so I'm not targeting it. There's other stuff, like we said in our last week's Weed of the Week, that I would much rather target. So this is it. This is chicory. We will have, I'm trying to get some better examples of it for you guys. So we see these nice opposite or alternately occurring flower buds up the stem. It gets long and stocky and lanky here in late summer, and then the leaves kind of look like a radish leaf in a way. You see a lot of tooth spacing up that stem irregularly in a way. Some of them have more of a purple up the center. Actually, you can see right here, this is great. There's your deer browse, and then obviously it's gone off. Little fine white hairs along the stem. Like I said, the bigger, more mature leaves will have that variation along the leaf margin. Some of the smaller leaves around the flower buds will have more of a lanceolate shape before they get toothed. But again, not a bad plant. Pretty decent protein content in it. Pretty good forage quality. All in all, one I'm not terribly upset for in the landscape. It's decent for our pollinators as well here in our region in New York where we're shooting this video. So thank you all for tuning in to this Wednesday Weed of the Week. I'm Ben Williams with Whitetail Properties and 100 Proof Whitetails podcast. Hope you're enjoying these videos. If there is a plant you would like to see featured in an upcoming Weed of the Week, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think about this. If you do like chicory or don't like chicory, let us know. We'd love to hear your comments. We've had folks send in plants to do in future episodes, so stay tuned for those, and we'll shout you guys out on the episode if it's a plant you sent in. So thank you guys. We'll catch you all next time here in the field.